El dolor deja huellas, scars left by the pain. El dolor bien te quema, the pain burns like a flame. La odisea del pueblo, the journey of escaping the struggles that never seem to end. The absolute last resort because there's nothing else to do and all you simply want to do is survive. Ni de aquí ni de allá con los pies en la mitad. Torn between here and there with your heart split in half. Trying to leave the grief in the past but my present is threatened by his malevolent presence. 30 years I've been present. It's a lifetime for many. No criminal record, hardworking since a teen. To alleviate the burden of the necessary things that every teenager needs to achieve all their dreams. This grief tries to peek in my home and wants to sneak. Like a shadow, it's lurking and it poisons my sleep. The ugly side of a nation that I call my home. The very same nation for which I would gladly bleed. Built to fly, but I am caged in. A golden future, but I am locked in. I am determined, so I'm locked in. A husband and a father, so I must win. Undocumented grief partially passed down through the struggles of our parents who endured the first treacherous trek, stepping into the unknown. Gesturing with their calluses hands, a cross across their chests with the wholehearted faith that even the Son of God and Maria y Jose migrated to seek refuge, and that they too were inmigrantes, and that they too had walked a trail of tears and fears. Undocumented grief is the freedom that we seek. It is the respect that we are owed for contributing every day with the labor that keeps this nation standing on its feet. It is being trapped in a gilded cage when the world is meant to be traveled and explored with no borders, none at all. It is the fear that at any time your world can be turned upside down and be sent back to a country that some of us barely remember as we grew up and built our entire livelihood in the land of the free. It is chaotic, it is violent, it is sharp and erratic. It is made up of 1,000 pieces of different shapes and sizes, but it is one whole. And so no matter how long it takes, your grief transcends into strength, which you will eventually be able to put back together to be whole again. Hermanos, hermanas, madres, padres, hijos, hijas, mariposas, monarcas. We radiate freedom, youthfulness, and carnalismo through our music, through our words, through our visuals, while exploring ourselves with art and laughter. Boundless energy, positivity, childhood friendships, innocence. I am not alone, and for the love of my family, my community, my people, la comunidad que represento, I am a resilient fighter. Every day I am reminded when I sit up in the morning and turn to my right side to witness the sunshine that it is my wife and daughter. I will not allow myself to surrender to the chaos, but I will embrace the fire that keeps my fighting spirit alive and kicking. Gobbling down a rico caldo de pollo bien caliente con un chilito bien picoso para sudar and make me ready for more. A momentary pause to re-energize my body and my mental. As I walk through an open field filled with flowers and fauna that once belonged to my ancestors. Reconnect with all that's precious. I scan my surroundings and I take a deep breath filled with the fragrance of nature that reminds me of the resilience in our nature. For now, my grief continues as I try to make sense of why people elected to throw more obstacles our way as it simply don't make sense. I feel the pressure on my chest like the weight of the world while my heart pounds like a tamborazo drum. I gather with my own as I am not alone. Uncertain is the time, but my hopes remain and grow. Looking back in retrospect at all that I have earned and accomplished with all that has obstructed my path. I remind myself that I have reached patches of heaven in a fiery path. And that I turn mirages in the horizon into real-life achievements filled with fruitful bountiness, never hiding who I am. And the struggles that make those logros even more magnificent and sweet. Mi esfuerzo junto al entendimiento de mis traumas y el tiempo cura heridas. My efforts and the understanding of my traumas over time will heal my wounds. Como el bosque después de un incendio. Like the forest in its ecological succession. This grief also trembles as it is also scared of me. Like a shadow, it disappears as I let my little light shine bright. We are part of a brighter side of this nation that we all collectively call home. Liberty also bleeds for me. Built to fly, so I stretch my wings, anticipating a great flight. Breaking the seals, tumbo murallas, breaking the walls. I am determined, so I am locked in. A husband and a father, so I must win. A husband and a father, so I will win.